Hello guys, it's me again, and it's Monday and it's time for our weekly forecast, and let's see what we expect for the upcoming week for the currency pairs that we are looking at and for the news. And as usual, we are gonna start with the news, so without further ado, let's begin and let's take a look at the news for this week. Okay, let me just close this. Okay, here are the news. This week there are mostly news for the US dollar. As you see, there are no news today. On Tuesday there's gonna be the building permits and the core durable goods order. Also the consumer confidence, this is important news, and very important news, new home sales. Usually when these news come up, the building permits and the new home sales, there are a lot of movement, so you gotta be careful what you are trading, especially the currency pairs with the US dollar. On Wednesday, the Federal Chair Powell will speak, and there's gonna be a news for the crude oil inventories. On Thursday, again, the Powell will speak, and after that, the GDP for the US dollar, the initial jobless claims, and the pending home sales. Also, we have the German CPI, this is important news, this is for the euro, so you gotta be careful with the currency pairs with the euro. Probably not so volatile will be the market when these news come up, but you have to be careful. And on Friday there are news for the gross domestic product, for the British pound, and the CPI for the euro. This is on yearly base. Probably some good movements are gonna happen here. And later that day, the core PCE price index for the US dollar. Also, some movements may happen here. And this is for this week's news. There are not a lot of news, so probably the market will gonna go at good volatile. Okay, now let's move to the charts and let's see what we can expect, what is our opinion for the currency pairs that we are looking at. Okay, this is euro to dollar. Let's see what was our expectation for the last week. Let me just see, euro dollar, this is on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, as you can see, the price was right here, and we said we are expecting the price to come back to this 4-hour trend line, and from here to see some pushback. But as you can see, the price first made an up movement, then it broke the trend line, and now it's testing it. Okay, now it's not very clear what to expect this week, because when you see on the weekly time frame, the price is not making any good movements, it's not making higher highs. On the daily time frame, we can see the clear impulse wave here, and the price is making a retracement now. It is almost reaching the level 50 on Fibonacci. On the daily time frame, there is a good chance the price to continue to go down to hit the trend line and then to see an up movement. This on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that now the price is breaking this 4-hour trend line, and it is breaking it. Now it's coming back to retest it, and there is a chance the price to continue to go down. We may see a pullback from this point of interest here, and then to see an up movement. The other option is the price to make a deeper retracement to this trend line. This is the daily one, and then to see an up movement. Also, here we have some good point of interest. There is also a chance the price to break this trend line, to make a pushback from here, and then to see the new up movement. These are the options that we see for the euro dollar, and let's move to pound dollar. Okay, let's see the picture from the last week. Okay, as you can see, the price was just here. We said that we may see some pushback from this trend line, and to reach the descending trend line, this volume area here, and to see an up movement. As you can see, the price has started to make a down movement, and here was the news, and the price made the news for the pound, as you can see, and the price made a little bit an up movement, but now it's reaching the 4-hour trend line as we expected. Okay, what we can see the next week, well, these are some tricky currency pairs right now, because on the higher time frame, from the last week, we are expecting the price to make a retracement to this trend line and to reach the levels of Fibonacci. So for now, it is making the right movement as expected. But on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the price is making an impulse waves, a retracement by Fibonacci, and there is a good chance that the price will not make a deeper retracement. Probably we'll hit this volume area and we'll see some up movement, something like this. As you can see, the price is still respecting this descending trend line. This is very strong trend line. I'll show you. This is from August 2021. There it is, and now the price is still respecting it. But there are also some options that the price will hit this volume area, or it will push back from this 4-hour trend line, it will break the descending daily trend line and to continue to go up. This is what we think for the pound to US dollar. Let's move to euro to Japanese yen. Let's see the picture from the last week. It was on the 4-hour time frame. And the price was right here. Okay. Last week we said that after this strong impulse wave there's gotta be some retracement, and we were expecting the price to probably just a second, the next one, yeah, euro to Japanese yen, yeah. We said that there's gotta be some retracement, and as you can see, the price made something like a flag pattern here, and it made a new highs from this one. And last week it reached the 2008 high, which is a very strong high, and now it's making some kind of double top pattern. There are two options here. Okay, the first one is the price to break the neckline, to make a retest, and to see some down movement, something like this. The second option is the price here to see a pushback from this 4-hour trend line and to see some up movement if the price breaks this high over here. The next level where the price can push back if continues to go up, it's, let me show you. Here is the price. The next level is the highest high ever that the euro to Japanese yen has made. So if it continues to go up, probably we can see a new highest high or reaching the highest high right here. As you can see, the price didn't stop to go up since 27th of March. The price has made 1,800 pips and it's continued to go up. It is in oversold position, but it still goes up. Okay, so that's showing you that these indicators only reflect and shows what price already did. The price, you can see it's oversold here, overbought, excuse me, from this candle, but it continued to go up. So you can't really rely on the indicators only. You have to make analysis and you have to be prepared for every movement. As I said, here on the 4-hour time frame, we may see some double top pattern. It is possible that this pattern from this 2008 high is gonna make some movements downwards. but we'll see. Okay, these are the options that we see for the euro to Japanese yen. Let's move to pound to Japanese yen. Okay, and let's see the picture from the last week. The price was over here. We expected that the price pound to Japanese yen will make a deeper retracement to the volume area right here, but it didn't make this deeper retracement. Now you can see that from here it made some small retracement and it made a new higher high than this one. Okay, what we can expect for the upcoming week? If we take a look on the daily time frame, the price broke the previous high. We expected that we'll see a deeper retracement, but it's not happening right now. Okay, this analysis is still valid, but also there's a chance the price to continue to go up. Here we have 2015 high, which is at level 188.30, and if here the price doesn't make the retracement, probably we're gonna see a new movement right here. On the 4-hour time frame, there is a good chance here we have a very good volume area, and there is a good chance the price to hit the volume area and with a confirmation to continue to go something like this. This is one of the options. The second option is if euro to Japanese yen is stronger and it starts to make the double top pattern. The second option is the price to make a down movement, a retracement, retest of this all here, and to go down to the next volume area, which is around here. These are the two options that we expect for the pound to Japanese yen. And let's move to euro to Australian dollar. Let's take a look at the picture from the last week. Okay, the price was just right here. Just erase this. Now, here we said that there are a couple of options that the price may do. We said here we had a point of interest on this high over here, and we could see some pushback from this point of interest, or even the price to break it, to retest it, and to continue to go up. Excuse me. Just like this, and look what the price did. It broke the point of interest, it made a retest, and continued to go up. Okay, now what we can see for the upcoming week. This is much clearer on the daily time frame. Here we can see that the price has made a very strong impulse wave, a retracement, and it is very likely that we may see the price to make a consecutive point on the trend line with a Fibonacci retracement, with a divergency, and if we see some candlestick formation here, there is only one thing that we can expect: a new down movement, something like this. Everything shows that the price is gonna make a new impulse downwards, so this is our analysis. This is what we think the euro to Australian dollar is gonna do. On the smaller time frames, let me show you. There is a good chance the price first to break a little bit the trend line, because here we have a very good volume area, and if it reaches with some confirmation, we are gonna enter in short positions, just like this. Here, this zone is around 87-90 pips, so it's a very good possibility for a trade. If we see pushback from this zone, the stop is gonna be probably above this high, so over here, and the profit is gonna be the next volume area. First is gonna be to this wall over here, and then to the next volume area right here. Okay, these are the options that we see for euro to Australian dollar. We don't see anything that the price will break this trend line and retest it and continue to go. But of course, this is not excluded. So we have to trade what we see it's happening, not what we want to see. Okay, let's move to pound Australian dollar. And let's take a look at the picture from the last week. Pound Australian dollar, it was on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, it was just here. And here we said last week that we have some triangle pattern, something like this. Okay, you can see the triangle pattern, and we see a breakout and a retest, and we said that there is a good chance the price to continue to go up to make this triangle pattern real. And as you can see, the triangle pattern has made its movements. There it is. And now it's going to the point of interest, the volume area, which is on this high over here. And let me show you what we think is gonna happen here. On the daily time frame, we have the Quasimodo pattern. So this is at the weekly level around 1.91500, and this is a very strong level. As you can see, in the past the price has made a very strong down movement from this level, and we think that this time it's not gonna be any different. Here we may see that the price is making also a divergence. Let me just check it. Yeah, there is a small divergence here, but the price is in overbought position. So here we can see that we have a Quasimodo pattern, and on the 4-hour time frame we see a very good volume area right here. And if the price reach this volume area, we are gonna searching for some short positions, some confirmation that the price will make an up movement and a pushback, very strong pushback from this high over here. This zone also, it's not very big, it is around 80 pips, so the trade is gonna be very good. Around 100 pips stop above this highs and around 600 pips in profit, just like this. But there is also a chance that the price, if it breaks this high over here, we may see a retest and some up movement, something like this. This is not very likely, but we have to be careful. We are gonna execute what is performing on the price, not what we think is gonna happen. If we see a pushback from this zone over here, we're gonna enter in short positions. If the price breaks the zone and we see a retest, we are gonna enter in long positions. Okay, these are the options that we see for the Australian dollar. Let's move to Euro to New Zealand dollar. Let's see from the last week. This picture is on a daily time frame. Okay, the price was just here. We said that okay, there is the picture. We said that on this huge impulse wave, the price has made a retracement to the 61.8 on the Fibonacci retracement, and we can see a very strong up movement from this zone over here. And as you can see, the price is starting to make an up movement. It is still not breaking this high right here, and that's why we don't see anything for now. The analysis from the last week, no. The analysis from the last week is still running, so we think there is a good chance the price to continue to go up on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, it is very ugly. Last week we had a trade here on the consecutive point, but the price it's now making some kind of range side movement. There is the side movement, and probably we are gonna wait the price to make some good impulse wave and a retracement and to see where it's gonna go, because when it's this side movement there is not very good for trading. It's not very good for us to trade because some people trade a lot on this range on the smaller time frames, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, but we prefer the higher time frames, and that's why we don't see any good chance here for a position. And let's move pound to New Zealand dollar. Let's take a look at the picture from the last week. It was on the 4-hour time frame. It was here, okay. We said that here we see a very good impulse wave, and we are expecting the price to make a pushback from this point of interest right here and to start going down. Okay, first the price it reached this point of interest, it made some movement. This movement was about 70 pips, and it started to go down, but first it went up. So what we think it's gonna happen for the upcoming week? If we take a look at the daily time frame, the price here we have some flag pattern, and the price is very likely to continue to go up from here, from this flag, somewhere around here. This is on the higher time frame, on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, here we may see this is a very good impulse wave right now. It happened at the news. First the price went down, now it's moving up, and there is a chance the price is making a Fibonacci retracement, is still matching with this 4-hour, not 4-hour, this I think it's weekly trend line, and there is a good chance the price after this impulse wave with some candlestick formation here, this is gonna be our confirmation to continue to go. We don't see anything for short position right now, but if the price breaks this low over here and make a retest, probably we are gonna see some down movement. It's not very clear right now, so we are gonna wait. Okay, and let's move to the gold. Let's see what we expected from the last week. Okay, let's take a look at the picture. It was on the 1-hour time frame, I think. No, it was on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, this is the 4-hour time frame, and we said that there are two expectation where it was. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna make this one here. Okay, as you can see, the two options for gold to US dollar was from right here, yeah, right here, to see a down movement and the price to start going up. The second option is on this point of interest on 1-hour time frame. This one first, excuse me, first to see an up movement, then a pushback from the point of interest, and then a down movement. But what happened exactly? The price has made a down movement. It pushed back from this point of interest. I think it's very good because it was something like this. It made a pushback. It went around 80 pips pushback and then started to go down again. And what we can expect for the upcoming week. As you can see on the 4-hour time frame, this is a clear down movement. Now the price making a retracement, and there is very likely that the price will make a deeper retracement here to retest this low over here and to make a Fibonacci test on some of the levels and to see some down movement. This is on the 4-hour time frame, but if we take a look on the daily time frame, the price has broke the weekly trend line, it made a retest, and there is a very strong down movement. This is pretty much, you can see the price has left this range over here, and also there is a chance the price to continue to go down to the weekly level, which is around 1788. This is what we think for the gold to US dollar. On 1-hour time frame, the price is looking like this is a new impulse wave, a retracement. Another impulse wave is starting to happen. It's not very clear here on the 1-hour time frame, and we are going to look at on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, guys, this is for this week's analysis. I hope you like it. And if you do, you can click the like button, share this video with your friends so more people to know for this analysis what to expect for the upcoming week. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye bye.